what is up, everybody? It's the dude, it's the rebel, it's the guy that steps next level. It is me, like always, Keenan Sargent, aka Geek Dude, Dude Rebel, Level 92, Sergeant Crazy, yeah. And yes, from number 1, it's K-Dog, to now, it's still K-Dog. Welcome back, everybody, to another KeeKlip episode. This is KeeKlip number 49. Yes, we are 1 episode away to hit 50, and I still promise you guys, it's going to be big, alright? So, on my last clip that we did a good review on Pokemon Stadium. And first off, still love the show. If anything, I watched Generation 1. The new ones, it's alright, but, you know, Generation 1, of course, I was born with it. It was greater. I also played a Pokemon Yellow version. I remember it was on the Game Boy. That's when it started out. There was red, blue, and yellow. I did yellow. And for the 64, there was more Pokemon games. And there was also a Stadium 2. If I get there, I might do a review on it. But, yeah, so hopefully some of you guys liked it. And, yes, forever and always, Blastoise has been my favorite Pokemon. So, today we are going to be doing a double feature for today. Yes, this is the second double feature. The first one, if y'all remember, I did Power Rangers. Go ahead and watch it in my, on my double features playlist. So today's double feature, we're gonna be doing some real good classic games. One I never really heard of, but one I played a lot on this console and a lot more. And also he's on another game I'll tell you later. But everybody knows how much I like futuristic things, even racing. So we're gonna talk about Aero Gauge and F-Zero X. Hey, the future is always awesome, even when you're racing in hover cars. So today, F-Zero X and Aero Gauge. This one everybody knows. This one I got knowing for a while, and honestly, it's pretty fun. So these games, as you already know, they're completely different. They're nowhere near the same. But actually, the only thing I can say is the same. They're both hover cars, and of course, you know, they got maybe somewhat similar tracks, or not similar tracks, but like track design. They all hover, and it's kind of futuristic. So that's all you gotta know. So here's some things that are different. First off, let's talk about F-Zero X. Well-known classic. As y'all remember, I did the Super Nintendo version, and it was pretty good. The music was great. The graphics, the graphics were pretty crispy. It only had 4 racers. It had Captain Falcon, Pico, Dr. Stewart, and Samurai Goro. And there's only 3, and there's always the Jack Cup, the Queen Cup, and the King Cup. The same way is done in this one. Now the only thing that's different is of course the tracks. Now the Super Nintendo version, you know, it really wasn't into 3D as far as Star Fox did with the Super Effects. Basically, you're just on a level ground or flying off a ramp on the Super Nintendo one. This one is all around, you know, like upside downs, and also there's like partial tracks that's like tubes, and it's basically it's like a gyro tube. I just want to call it that, because you can basically just roll. You can basically like ride all around it, whatever. It's pretty cool. And of course, one thing is it still has the same cups. It still has Mute City. It still has Big Blue. There's some other tracks I've never really seen before, but it's pretty good. This one has like a ton. It has like tons of races on here that I've not unlocked yet, but I will try to do it soon. I think you might need not expansion pack, but probably a memory card just to save it. Or I know I gotta get one still. But there's also a racer on here, and everybody knows him from Star Fox 64, James McCloud. Now, apparently, as the theory has it, is that in Star Fox, the original game, there was part of a stage where you can go to is a secret. It was known as the Black Hole. Now, the theory says that James McCloud, and yes, he fought back then, and of course, in 64, that was a whole different storyline. But in the Super Nintendo version, apparently he was in a battle for some reason, and unfortunately, it's said that he got sucked into a black hole. Now, during his continuum in that hole, during the continuum in there, he basically landed in another type of universe where he took on human form, and he actually looks good. Y'all should see the picture. And he's now a racer in the F-Zero series. Now, also the same with Fox and Falco. I think they went back to the time hole to find his dad, and they started racing in the F-Zero as well. And theirs are somewhat a twin car, basically. I don't know how it went down, but y'all might need to look up on YouTube. Like I think Screw Attack did it once. Just look at the whole storyline there. They tell it better. But just to let you know, James McLeod is on this game, and I will do whatever I can to unlock him because I want to play with him. Yeah, so that's basically F-Zero. It's once again, it's just like the Super Nintendo, only with more racers, better tracks. I think I'll leave. No, I got one more fact. I'll probably leave later on. But anyways, let's talk about Aero Gauge. Now this one right here, once again, completely different from F-Zero X. Only thing the same is, of course, the hover cars. It's a couple of races on here, and also there's one car. I will not tell you what it is because I will show you y'all when we play, and y'all actually probably would get freaked out. And I was kind of stunned when they had this in there, but it was kind of a cool move. But this one, it's the tracks on here. It's kind of like it looks like it's in the world, like F-Zero. That's on top of a city, and that's all like like a hovered track. This one right here is basically all ground tracks. There's like a whole lot of terrain. There's grass. You might be racing over waters and all that. It's kind of weird, but it's still cool. Yeah, so it's a couple of cars on here as far as the one I know that I will be using during the demo. The one thing that's actually different from these, as far as games go, as far as characters go, is the graphics. Now, F-Zero X, the graphics are smooth and it's fast. It's not really glitchy. Otherwise, this one is a little bit slow. And the graphics are way crispy. It's kind of like where's the game that we did? It's not like Super Nintendo crispy, but it's a little bit crispy. I'll show you guys later in the game. But yeah, like I said, the graphics are different. The racing style is different, and also I should have mentioned earlier. The way you race on here, you basically just like say this is the track right here, and this is your car. You basically just on the ground throughout the whole time. Otherwise, for Aero Gauge, you can basically hover up, hover down. If you hover down, you slow down, but if you hover up, you catch a lot of speed. And also, if you go inside a tube, you're gonna be staying on there for a while. But that's the only way that can get you faster. And that's basically the whole thing. That's basically everything there is to know about F-Zero X and Aero Gauge. So first, we're going to pop in some F-Zero. And there's also other versions of this. I remember having the GameCube and the Game Boy, and I will be getting them soon. Let's pop this baby in. And yes, the music is great. And first off, let's take a look at this. That's actually good for a poster. It's like I said, it's amazing colors. It looks like it could be an authentic painting. And you see right there, the graphics are really good. It's kind of smooth on the track and on the car itself. But let's get to racing. So you got your original Grand Prix race. Other things I forgot to mention on here. You got your time attacks. You have a death race. Okay, of course I can't go over to it because I don't have enough player, but you have versus battle, you got practice, and of course you got options. And let's actually check out Death Race. In this one, and pick those dude. You can also, I forgot to mention too, you can also change your meters from the acceleration to maximum speed. Just concentrate on the speed. Pow. That's good. So in this one, alright, so In this game, you basically just knocking your opponent until you're the last one left. And the guy, if I, okay, I can't do that. Those two, all right. The guy that right in the bottom left-hand corner, apparently that's Fox and Falco, and right in front of me is James McCloud. You can tell by the look of it. It looks like an R wing, but in this one it's called the V wing. So I'm trying to do my best to unlock them. Yeah. So once again, what you're doing here? So what you're doing here? You're basically trying your best to knock out all the opponents. And it's 29, so yeah, do what you can. And also in Super Smash Brothers Melee and Brawl, actually in all of them, Captain Falcon is a playable fighter character. Woo. Yeah, he's a fighter character, and his stages are really amazing. It's basically following the tracks. You can get hit by some of the cars on it. And there you see one that exploded. I gotta get some boost power. Okay, I think I'm on the front. Okay, that's gonna take forever. So, I'm just gonna start right here. Actually, no, let me just finish the lap just for hell. Yeah, so we're just gonna start right here because it's gonna take forever to do all that. But you see what I mean? You just basically just trying your best to ram your opponent out of the race. So now we're gonna be looking at the Grand Prix mode. So we got the Jack Cup, Queen Cup, King Cup, and of course we're gonna start with the Jack. And we first start off with City. And first off, that's Captain Falcon. Sorry for the screen, you can't really see him. But that's Captain Falcon. We got Dr. Stewart, Pico, one of my favorite races, Samurai Gora. Now these are two new ones. This is White Cat and this is Red Gazelle. We can actually. So that's White Cat. She's got sexy. Nice nice kind of car. White Cat is a racer. Jody Summers is her name. Let's see if I see her. The Samurai Gora. That's pretty modern. Of course, we already saw Pico. Dr. Stewart and his Golden Fox. The amazing Captain Falcon and his Blue Falcon. And this one right here in the Red Gazelle, this is the Mighty Gazelle. Then this right here, he looks like a better version of Fogel. I'm gonna be honest with you. But let's start the race, and we're going to be one thing I forgot to mention. You can also change your colors on the Power Race too. I think you can see it a little bit. But let's stay with green, and let's get to racing. Famous Mute City. Now, as you first start racing, you don't get your boost power yet because you gotta wait till your second lap. The only thing you can do is just increase your health meter. I don't think I said this, but the music on here is really great. And to some of y'all, if y'all have like a smartphone with a music app for like video games, I suggest getting this because the soundtrack is just beautiful. So as you see, we reached the second lap. We all get boost power now. We're now in 9th place, now we're 8th. It's getting up. Right there, come on. Ooh, so close, come on. first, be second. Oh, wait. Oh, first place. Keep it up. Don't care. Bam. Got it. Right, so we got first place. And second, we got captain. Third, I don't know who that is. Of course, I don't know who the others are. I think fifth is Joey Summers. And then you got your ranking. Then you get points for your placements. So that's basically all of F-Zero. So now we're going to be looking at all gauge. Hang on, second time. All right. Now, music on this one is pretty basic. So here's your cars. We got the Interceptor. We got the Hornets. We got the Avenger. That is like huge for a racing car. The Shredder, and we got the Black Lightning. And I'm pretty sure there are more you have to unlock. And you know, it's kind of cool how they designed these to be somewhat close to like similar modern cars. Especially that one could look like looks like a I want to say Indy Racer. This one here looks like probably like an old modern Corvette. That could probably be a van. Probably like a Monte Carlo, and this one could be just regular truck. Now the one thing I would never think they would actually do in video games is especially this. You can actually use a controller as a spacecraft. So you already know what he's going to do. Bam.
Ready, set, go!
Now, this is so weird how you can actually use a controller for a racing car. This has like a similar look to some spaceship or whatever. Yeah, so now here, like I said, the graphics on this one is crispy. You can tell the other way it's smooth, right? Now here, first off, we're doing a practice lap. Just to get ready for the race. You gotta be careful on here because you can actually crash pretty good. Yeah, so basically this is, I could probably say it's the future. I'm gonna say it's kind of like Star Wars Racers, basically. Only because you know it's the terrain and it's basically just the landscape. Like I said, we're in the 2 right now, and the speed is increasing. If I were to be on the ground right now, I would slow down. And you can hear kind of the motor like slowing a little bit. So now we're about to be on with the race. As I can see, I think there's like probably 2 new cars I've not seen on the selection screen. I know that. And I was trying my best to find a way to take that boost in that start. I know everybody really catching that. Right now we are in 6th place. Now we're in 5th. 4th. I don't think that's right. I can say this is probably the fastest race around. I kind of like the I kind of like the music out here. It's kind of reminds me of like F-Zero from Super Nintendo, and they kind of just rebooted the music and added extra. Now I'm in second place. Ooh. As we head into our final lap. Will Kenny get first again? We do not know. I think it's good. Wait, I thought I passed that car once. Yes, I can't tell. I think it's that big van-like car. Still can't tell no. Right now. Down like right there, come on. Tight turn. Stay there, stay there. Bam! First again. And then once again, you get ranking points. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude today's double feature of F-Zero X and Aero Gauge. Once again, this is my personal favorite. This one I'm starting to like a little bit. It's real great. But if you guys are still into future racing, I still recommend this. Also, I wish I added it on here too, but you already seen the video, Star Wars 1 episode races. I still will recommend you guys to watch that. That's way completely different. That's a movie game. This right here, just made up. So today is the ending of KeeKlip number 49. Once again, 50. I already know what's gonna happen, and it's gonna. I wouldn't make a lie about how to do that yet through the phone, but either way, it's gonna be good. All right, and I want everybody to watch it too. So, as of now, y'all could like and comment. Y'all could add me on Facebook. Y'all go to facebook.com/do1192 or Keenan Sargent just for the help for a quick start. You can also find me on Instagram and on Twitter, do1192 there. And until next time, and until the next video, I'll see everyone when I see y'all. Peace out.